What's up, guys? Alright, so figured I'd show you what I have. Don't mind the black car, it's not mine. So, we got what I started with. Well, at least before I customized it. It's a 2004 Ninja 250. I want to start something small. I mean, I grew up with riding dirt bikes, but wasn't big on the street scene, so I wanted to start a little bit easier, and it's been years since I've been riding, so I started with the 250. Still got all the fairings and things like that from when I converted it, as you can see. There's a bigger, fatter tire on there, same size rim. Everything's basically custom except for, well, everything's replaced except for the tank and the handlebars. Gauges are original. I just put them into new housing. This is actually a kit online. Blue Bobbers Cafe. It's their only cafe kit. They do a lot of bobber kits. Blue Bobbers online. But yeah, they come with basically everything you see here. Everything that you need. Including exhaust, mirrors, I mean everything. It was a fun build. My first bike build, if you want to call it that. I mean, I call it that. Custom paint job. Had a buddy of mine do that. I love this thing. I mean, I just can't see myself getting rid of it. It's just so much fun, especially in the canyons. This thing's just, it's so easy just to throw around because it's so light. So I drove that around for a while. I loved it. And then I moved on to a bigger bike. I was like, you know, I need something a little bit faster, a little bit more get up and go. So I chose the Yamaha FZ-07. Where this black car is, it used to be a 65 Mustang. Not a fastback. Obviously, I would have kept the fastback if it was a fastback, but it was just a coupe. If I can, I will throw some videos or some pictures of it online with this video. But anyways, I sold that, and I bought myself this, and put some more money in the bank. For this one, I never keep my vehicle stock, none of them. So here I started with the exhaust system, but I didn't want to just do exhaust. I had to also put in the power commander chip. It's just my own thing. I like to make sure everything breathes right. So Akrapovic exhaust, full exhaust, titanium, power commander, and I love it. Fucking love it. It's very loud. It took out the sound baffle. Put an eliminator kit on. Got rid of those big bulbousy, I mean, they were literally the size of my hand. That's how big they were, the blinkers. So I got rid of those. Got some new LED ones, new handles, new grips. I got, because I ride a lot in the canyons at night, especially around here in the winter, I put on heated grips, which are actually pretty sweet. Just bought myself a new cramp buster, and I haven't really tested that out in the long runs, but I'm sure it'll be amazing because, I mean, my hands cramp up, especially when I'm going up to Santa Barbara. That shit cramps up. I do plan on doing a couple more things to it, braided brake lines, things like that. Maybe just some small little paint things here and there. And then I got my 2000 Silverado. Used to be a Forest Service truck, as you can tell by the green. I don't know why I covered up the license plate, because, I mean, probably the only one in the entire Southern California area that drives this as a personal vehicle. I know that Forest Service has now switched over to white cars, but, you know, it still gets a lot of looks. Everybody loves it. I absolutely love it. 4x4 is amazing. But I took it out today because I had to do some grocery shopping, but I usually put it on the battery maintainer because it just sits. Because I just drive the FZ-07. Hate that guy. Yeah. So these are my rides. I also forgot to mention I put a DNA air filter because K&N actually hasn't come out with an air filter for the FZ-07 yet, which me and my bike mechanic were laughing and also kind of PO'd about So I did some research, found out that DNA, which is a company in Greece, has made a air filter which is identical to what K&N will come out with eventually when they do. So I put that in. So yeah, these are my babies, and I love them to death. I may or may not get rid of this, but if I do, it'll probably be for an R6 or a dual sport. Not sure which one. I just don't know. But I still gotta do a couple things. I want to hide these things. I got some shrink wrap and things like that that I want, or not shrink wrap, but there's some wrap that I want to put on there and kind of clean it up a little bit. But these are my babies. Only 16,000 miles in this one. It's got a nice little putt to it. Like I said, it's what I call the little tormentor. And then the FZ-07, which of course has got the full digital display, gear indicator, temperature, miles per gallon, yada yada yada. And very loud exhaust, which I am a big fan of. So, these are my rides. You'll probably most likely see me riding this boy. On occasion, you'll see me riding this guy. And when I feel like doing some off-roading or camping, you'll see me in this beast. So, YouTube, I hope you like my vehicles. Comment, like, subscribe. Do what you will. Doesn't really bother me either way or which way. As you can see, I've been drinking, so my talking might be a little bit hard to understand her sometimes. But, alright. I think that's what I'm going to call a video at the end. Good day, and I'll see you around the corner.